game? I forgot. I think it's the fourth game. Isn't it? When there was actually one other male character. Oh. Oh, I guess like, is it mean like, at her age, our little Yiru's martial arts was definitely not worse than your grandpa's. Oh, thank you, Grandpa. So now you have a swordsmanship chart, or a sword scroll, or sword instructions, whatever you want to call it. Xiaoruo, you have to learn the swordsmanship of the Lin family well. Oh, okay, that's cool. So they stopped making it a harem after the third game. So this is the last game with only one male character. I'll miss those days. No, not really. Alright, Demon Emperor Uncle, what's up? Uncle Demon. Uncle Demon! You want a present? Uncle Demon gave you something more practical. Here's 5,000. You should take it and use it. Yay! Oh, Uncle Demon, you're so kind. Well, if I were an adult, I'd take the money. But she was... One guy gets all the girls. Uncle Demon? Isn't this, evil money? Isn't this demon money? Wait, no, what is that word again? Give me a second. Sorry, guys. I'll figure this out very quickly. That word is mean, and oh, isn't that underworld money? Oh, I was close. It's underworld money. Ming. That word is mei in Japanese, and it means the same thing in both languages. Incidentally, isn't this demon money or underworld money? Well, today it was my birthday. How could you give me something like this? You know, in the demon capital, that's a lot of money. I thought your uncle Demon thought you would like it. Okay. Well, in that case, why don't I give you this oil paper umbrella? Oh, thank you, Uncle Demon. Oh, I got a underworld money. Yay! Or a ghost or something. Well, yeah, that's right, Uncle Ghost. It would be. And now we have the umbrella. I believe it is equipment. So it's like the oil paper umbrella. The magic. So we have the book. These are like the swordsmanship instructions on how to do for the Lin family sword style. So I guess eventually she'll learn the ability to use the stuff that Yueru could do as an adult. Eventually, I don't expect her to be a powerhouse at her age in this game. I have not tried to use. I like it. The underworld money, 5,000. We probably might need this, maybe. Huh. The currency used by the underworld. Let's see. That's pretty funny. Okay, and of course there's the sword chart for the magic sword. Yeah, people think you've gone mental. You might as well be using Monopoly money at that point. But that won't be invented for another hundreds of years from this game. Ever since my whole life, he's never really given me anything normal. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what these ghosts are thinking. So let's talk to Anu. I called him the Great Demon Emperor in the previous game. I guess he's the Ghost Emperor? I don't know. I guess you could call him the Emperor of Ghosts. Big Sister Anu, you came all the way from Miaojiang? Hey, that's the area we talked about in the previous game. Do you have any good things to give me? Of course I do. Little one, why don't you take a guess? I don't care. I don't care. I want a bird that eats insects. Oh, you silly girl. Raising an insect-eating bird, you have to feed it insects. I guess you could say poison insects, but you have to a poison insect-eating bird, and you have to feed it poison insects. Well, when you grow up a bit more, I'll give it to you. But for now, your big sister Anu will give you this. Oh, what's this? This is the queen insect. The queen insect. If you give something to feed it, it will give birth to lots of different kinds of poison insects. I missed that side quest, so I never got that bird. But I guess we have a chance to use it now, or we'll eventually get it at some point. Maybe, I don't know. If you keep the queen insect, if you raise the queen insect well, in the end, if you raise the queen insect well, then at that point I'll give you. Only then will I give you the insect-eating bird. Oh, only then will you be able to properly raise the insect-eating bird. Oh, really? Well, in that case, I promise I'll definitely raise that insect queen well. Yay, we have the insect queen. Yiru, you want to think? Would you like to hear about the let's see, about how to raise insects? Sure, let's do it. Oh, big sister Anu, I don't really know all that much. Please tell me again. Yiru, once you receive the insect queen, you can try to put it inside the insect grinding pot. That's the closest thing I can think of. How do you translate that? Give me a second. I'm going to. Yay! We get to talk about bugs this episode. I guess the insect raising queen is like a side thing. Oh, you go put it into. Oh, okay. There's an English word I could use. I knew what it meant, but I was like, what word do I use it? Okay. So you have to put it in the insect refining pot bowl. And also you have to. And also you can put in insects or things that can feed, things that work like feed, or food or other food, and to feed it. And let's see. Once you feed it, it will. Oh, I see. It after a certain amount of time and a certain amount with a certain amount of time and let's see, and a certain amount of things fed to it, it will give birth to many different kinds and with different of insects with different ability or it will give birth to different kinds of insect babies with different abilities. So it's basically like feeding something. it's confusing to. It's not really that confusing because basically, like, you stick it in the insect refining bowl, you feed it insects or other kinds of things that can work as food, and it will give birth to insects, other insects with different abilities, maybe the invisible ones. While you're taking care of the insect queen, 喂养的东西不同时。If you feed things at different times, let's see, then the insect queen will have different different growths, or different how do I say this? Will have a different way. Will grow in different ways, and it will also affect its properties and its appearance, and also the kinds of the species of insects it gives birth to, and their quality. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. They also give birth to insects. It sounds like she's just giving birth to all different kinds of things. Let's see. And also the insect queen can have the blue, red, or purple. Those three kinds of properties. And every time you feed it, let's see, you'll find that some one of these three attributes will grow. And until that time when a property reaches a certain level, and let's see. And then the insect queen will metamorph, evolve. Oh, it's green. Oh, right. Blue is more of a different thing. I'm sorry. I got confused with Japanese. I was like, yes, right. It means green in this time. In Japanese, that word is for blue. Ironically enough, but do not use that to say blue in Chinese because blue is lan and not qing. Yeah, qing is just a very confusing word because qing in Japanese and in some text it can be blue, but in this case it refers to green because they don't use the word lu, which is green. It's very weird, but yeah, colors are confusing, man. But I believe the Japanese kept it at blue and we know it as green. It's very strange. But anyway, and once you get one of the properties to a certain standard, the insect queen will then evolve or metamorph is probably how to say it. At this point, the insect queen will give birth to let's see. At this point, the rate at which it gives birth to insects and the quality of those insects will increase. But let's see. But that's only the beginning stage. That's only the first stage of metamorphosis. Afterwards, there will be other levels of other stages of metamorphosis. You'll just have to find out for yourself. Qing is, I believe you can use Qing for other things, depending on how it's used. It's just very context. It's all about context. Oh, incidentally, the word for frog is qinghua. So to describe most of the time, frogs are mostly green. So that's a good way to remember how it's mostly used. Very weird. It's a very weird name. In Japanese, it is blue. It is the word for blue. I'm not joking. That is the truth. The only thing is that you can't. So that's something to keep in mind when you switch between the two languages, if you happen to want to do that, like myself. But anyway. So yay, we now have the insect queen. So I should feed it some crap. I could feed it. I don't want to give it that. Special. Yay. So here we have the white insect queen. Let's see what we can do. We can feed it stuff. I don't want to feed it something too valuable. Maybe the status ailment stuff would be good for later. I don't really want to... well, I'll figure something out.